it is hot, and that hot weather is not going anywhere. So the talk that we have going on, have you turned on your air conditioner yet? If so, what's the temperature that you set it at? Go ahead and put it in the comments section. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube. If you watch this later in the day, put the comments in there too. We'll check it out. But Holly, how long is this hot weather going to stick around?
Honestly, I mean, next week we have these, little days here and there that we see more seasonal weather, but for the next 7 days, there's a lot of heat in the forecast. Most certainly through the weekend. Today's high is 89, and that would be a record high tie. We have another air quality alert in place today, which is really important to mention. So just as we told you yesterday, those of you with respiratory problems, sensitivity like that, make sure that you are finding air condition and giving yourself plenty of breaks today. But outside of, just that, it's going to feel like summer. The Indians are playing all weekend. You're going to feel like you're at Progressive Field in the middle of July, not end of May. And we'll be in the mid to upper 80s through the weekend. Partly cloudy skies, so we'll have that, and we'll have very isolated shower and storm chances. I mean, pretty non-existent today and tomorrow, and then by later Sunday, about 30%.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Holly. And for those of you who are just joining in, we do have the full forecast in the comments section if you are watching on Facebook. And I know many of you are probably just really staring at Austin Love's background there. Austin, tell everybody where you're at, because I'm like mesmerized by water. So, I mean, Austin, you look great and everything, but the water behind you is just amazing. So let everybody know where you're at and what's going on, because you had a lot of fun this morning.
Oh, so much fun this morning, and fun being at one of my favorite spots to be at is the Brew Boat CLE, and live here right now. So I'm going to flip you around right now and get a whole check out here. Yeah, so here we go. It's a pedal tavern in the water, but you don't necessarily need a pedal. There's our photographer.
What is
right
he
now.
doing?
Running. I don't know what he's doing right now, but you see the guy these little bicycle things right here, but you don't need to necessarily pedal. People do it for about 3-4 minutes or something like that. But I also have Dave on board with me as well. And I mean, we just had a hoot and a half today. Dave got to drink a little Miller Lite as well. So, I mean, why not just test out a few beers early at 6 a.m. this morning? Why not? So, we got Captain Freddie over here. He's the man, the myth, the legend, Captain of Fun. Captain Don as well, also a legend. And if you want to book it for this summer, tomorrow is their opening day, which I think is booked, correct? Yeah, booked tomorrow, but there's a lot of opening dates for the rest of the summer. It's brewboatcle.com. Brewboat.com. They're also on Instagram, Facebook, the whole deal. Twitter as well.
Freddie.
So go check them out.
Freddie.
And yeah, Captain Freddie right here. And Jasmine says what's up. So I mean, I kid you not. I did this for my birthday last year, and they're not paying me or anything, but I will say it's one of my favorite. No.
Yeah, you do have the shirt on. You have the shirt on.
Can
Guys,
we get
I'm an
a
honorary
morning
Brew Boat.
show? Austin, ask him if we can get a morning show Brew Boat.
We're gonna get a morning show Brew Boat. Can you give us some
time
on a morning show brew? He says let's do it. So we'll be out here. I think so. I mean, if you guys want to come out right now, we're good to go. So we'll get a little 7:30 a.m. deal. So yeah, it'll be great. So yeah, go check them out. Brewboat CLE, Instagram, Facebook, the whole deal. Honestly, I kid you not, so much fun. Fits 14 of your closest friends, and including Dave in his picture. So
hey, Austin, how much? I don't know if you went over this, but how much is it?
I think it breaks down to being about $50 a head. Something like that. It's in that ballpark, and they're opening up. They have 2 boats right now, and then they're bringing 2 more smaller boats later on in July. So they'll have openings there. And if you see these, they're like right down the middle is our coolers. So they put it's BYOB, no glass, no hard alcohol. But you can bring wine, champagne, beer, the whole deal. I went with the Miller Lite Tall Boys this morning.
That was a whole pack.
So
that was a whole pack at the beginning.
Well, no,
it was 5. It was 5.
It was the holiday 5-pack. I had one last night. I had to make sure they were still good and not spoiled. So they were good and still good. So yeah. Happy Friday, guys.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
great
what you
Friday.
tell yourself. Austin. I love
Every
it
day.
because it is wedding season too. So a lot of people, that could be a great bachelor party or a bachelorette
Bachelorette
party.
party,
So very nice, very nice. Thanks, Austin, for that tour. That's amazing. So
Yep.
yeah, well, while we go around, Ron, let's go around our little circle here. And as if you're watching, go ahead and put it in the comment section too, the answer to this question. Have you turned on the AC? Because we did this in the winter time. And what did you set it to? So for me, we finally turned it on yesterday because I was like, look, it's almost 90 degrees. So that's the threshold for our household. And I just set it at 72 because I get cold. What about you all?
I'm AC all year. I put it on all year long.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
Not
maybe
surprised.
like occasionally in the winter, I'll put on the heat, but I'm like
Austin,
AC all.
Pre-pandemic, Austin would be in my cubicle and he'd be like, "What is it, Hades in here?"
Oh, dude. Jasmine has like 18 different like little heaters in there. You walk in and the difference between my cubicle and her cubicle, it's like a sauna over there. I don't get it. And
I don't get it.
I
like
run
the sauna.
hot, so I got to keep it cold. So, you know, but at night I put it down to about 67, 66, something like that. During the day, about 70 right now. But yeah, all year long.
Mine is at 70.
70. I had to text Mark because he's the one, he loves to control it on his phone. Like he changes the thermostat like 8 times a day, depending on what it is.
Did you say 8 times a day? Your husband
Oh my God,
changes
he loves
the
to change
thermostat?
He loves.
Who is
Because
all?
he has it on his phone now, right?
He has it on his phone.
That's
He's
why.
not
many
at home.
people
I do
here
the same
do it on
thing.
their
It's
phone.
like I'm just like touching it because you can.
Jill
He's
does?
at work. I'm the one
Yeah.
at home. And it's like he spins the
He's
dial
adjusting
on
it.
his phone. And he changes the temperature on
That's
me.
such a flex.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah, no, he loves his smart thermostat. We did turn it on. I was sick earlier this week, so I know he made it cold for me. So husband of the year.
Very nice, Mark.
That was
Very
easy.
nice, Mark.
Yeah.
Dave, what
We
about your
need
household?
Mark on the brew boat though. If I'm going on the boat,
we're doing
we
a brew
can't
boat.
do it today. We're not going
Yeah.
without Mark.
Mark loves to sail. He's had a lot of boats in his life. Yeah, it would be a party. It would be a party.
As I said the other day, I am an air conditioning snob. It is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's been on for a while. So we're usually around 73-ish. So I mean, if it's like 76, we'll deal with it. But once it gets like 78 or higher, we're throwing the AC on. Pretty
Yeah.
much. I would
It's
say.
okay.
that humidity. Like
That's
if
true.
it,
That's true. That's true.
you know, if it gets
Yeah.
super humid, that's when I'm like, I can't
It
sleep.
is.
And,
Yeah.
ugh.
If you're
William
getting close to
Green.
80,
William Green, he says no AC for him. And Maureen, she says AC went on last night at 74, but would rather have lower temps outside so the windows could stay open. So,
I
Did you
do
say
like the
William
windows
Green?
Open better than an AC.
yes, William
Wi-
Zeev Green. That's who. Do you know him?
former
Do you-
Browns running back, William Run, is watching the show.
No, I don't think so. But but Jasmine, you're also on a cool story too. The best patios.
Yes, I was hanging out at Lago. I got a chance to check out 2 other places, the Alley Cat Oyster Bar, as well as the 9. There are so many more patios in Northeast Ohio. I can't do all the best ones, so don't hate me if you didn't see your favorite one on there. To me, honestly, I love Lago. I don't know if you guys ever been to Lago and
Yeah.
on their patio. We talked about, pre-pandemic, how it was. She said Matthew McConaughey was there at one point, so they're, they have the stars, Machine Gun Kelly is right across the street, with his coffee shop. So it's really good. To be
Austin
honest,
Love.
patios are the best. Like sitting inside, when they say, do you want to sit inside or outside? Always stay outside. It's honestly safer now that we're in a pandemic, but choose outside, get you an umbrella and get a cocktail and you'll be fine.
Hey, sorry.
I'm listening to the radio, Austin. What is going on?
No, they're trying to
Keep
dock
it
the
down.
boat. They're trying to dock the boat, guys. You know,
Oh.
we got real
but all I'm
things
hearing
going
is
on
tea
here.
and Coffee are
That's all I'm
All
hearing is like, I was like, is he
Oh,
listening to the radio?
sorry, guys.
Okay, well, we
I'll
gotta
mute
keep you all
myself.
safe. We ought to keep you
There
all
you go.
safe. All right,
Austin has been Dave,
He's
Austin
been-
has been taking my shine all day. He talked
I know.
in the middle of
I
my
was just thinking that.
like, geez.
He doesn't want you to shine. So I guess he doesn't want people going to patios just on the brew
No.
boat there. Shayla, good morning. Shayla says she's happy. Bring on the hot weather. Well, we hope you enjoy this weekend and have a good time. Stay safe. And so you can enjoy the brew boat or you can enjoy some patios. Jasmine's story will be, of course, on WKYC.com, so you can check it out because, boy, that brunch looked delicious. What
Yeah.
was that? Waffles or pancakes? Jasmine?
That was pancakes, and the
Oh.
chefs at the 9 are from the Disney Cruise Line, so that's enough. said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
why it looks so
I
pretty.
think we should do one of these one day and just focus on best brunch, what our favorite brunch is. Like, you
Yeah.
know, items, not places necessarily, you know.
That place, like those pancakes were the best pancakes I've ever had.
They
No,
looked. I
no.
thought they were waffles, but as you got closer, I was like, yeah, those look delicious. Well, I hope you all have a great weekend. We will see you Monday morning, starting at
Okay.
4:30 on Go. Take care.
bye.